How do you win the Hattrick Masters Finals 4-0? Look at those ratings. What if I told you that the winner is a long shot team? Would you believe me? Obviously not. So there is a new hybrid build combining long shot teams with standard abilities. And that's the story of this season's Hattrick Masters. What was that intro? I'm no longer Uncle-Mish. It's been a while since my last video, and since Lena gave birth to a beautiful boy, so now I am Papa Mish, and I should definitely make a new intro. If you came to our Twitch streams, you probably seen Little Sam, and if not, you are welcome to visit. And now, let's talk about the Hattrick Masters. I wanna start with a big shout out to Nicharna, yeah, the dude with the HT score site. During the Hattrick Masters, he was constantly summarizing the matches and giving so much statistics. And a lot of this video will be based on the thread about the Hattrick Masters on Global. So thanks, Nick. This is the second time Gretna plays in the Hattrick Masters. In the previous season was their first attempt, and with a good run they reached round number 4, being stopped by Topi, the Belgian powerhouse, in a close match. In this season, round number 1 might have been their most nerve-wracking. They played against Lucky Star, and they chose to play a 3-5-2 long shot formation. They had nice defense, good midfield, and amazingly strong attack for a long shot team, with a tactical level of 22, but their opponent took possession, and after man marking, their midfield was even stronger, and in the 75th minute, Lucky Star took the lead. Gretna, let's remind you, a long shot team, choose to make a substitution and to move into a Norwegian formation, having an even stronger attack. And with a stroke of luck, their opponent had an injury in the 80th minute, losing their midfield control. Gretna took a chance, equalized, and took this game into overtime, which they won 3-1. In other interesting matches from round number 1, we had a clash of ratings between Sub-Zero and Cycle Lovers. Cycle Lovers having 571 head stats, with Sub-Zero having 540. Cycle Lovers from Denmark winning this game eventually. Barcelona from Austria destroying Mahatma Memorial, Mahatma being a former champion from season 68, and Barcelona winning 7-3. But in the biggest upset of the round, the reigning champion Corinthians Mozambique lost 2-0 to Gajin Agogo. Corinthians Mozambique had an amazingly strong rating of 564. They had almost equal midfield and big advantage in defense attack ratings, but chance distribution didn't go their way, and eventually they lost in round number 1. In round number 2, Gretna played a 3-5-2 without a tactic at all. They had better ratings against the Angolian Bola Mongo, winning this game comfortably with 552 head stats. In other games in round number 2, we didn't have any surprises at all, with most favorites advancing to round number 3. If the previous round was pretty quiet, round number 3 was action-packed. Gretna played against Toro Rosso, this time opting for a classical long shot formation 4-5-1, playing with strong midfield, strong defense and without attack at all. But their opponents, seeing them playing with strong attack in the previous games, decided to start with a 3-5-2 formation. This resulted with their attack not being strong enough. Gretna took the lead, only then their opponent decided to change for a Norwegian formation, but it was too little too late. Eventually Gretna, having a very favorable chance distribution 9-3, with midfield being slightly worse, winning this game 5-1. In other interesting matches from round number 3, we had Deportes Salmon from Chile winning 4-2 against Barcelona, and Salmon will play this week in the cup final in Chile again, so good luck, man. In other matches, the massively favored Caesarpur 2 lost a game against a one-sided counterattack from All Black Pirates, and they could be very upset of this game. Los Serenos, with their version of a very strong counterattack with 566 head stats, won against Prohorski Spartanci with their 19 midfield and 20 center attack. And in the match of the day, Iran's Cristiano Ronaldo with 580 head stats, losing 1-0 to Bavaria from Germany and their 543 head stats. In round number 4, Gretna with another switcheroo. After a classical long shot, they are back to play a 3-5-2 standard formation, but their opponent, the All Black Pirates, prepared wrongly. They waited for the long shot and played an extreme Norwegian formation. This resulted with Gretna having massively favored ratings, winning the defense-attack ratios and taking midfield possession. And although the end result is 5-4, the rating was massively favored to Gretna and they advanced to the next stage deservedly. In other interesting matches in round 4, we had Roma winning against Bavaria with both teams scoring over 540 head stats. Solmar winning against Beat Me Dang, the French under-20 coach, and in the biggest upset of the day, we had Vareg, one of the tournament favorites, losing to Kloboči's Roti, and Vareg had much better ratings in this game. Round number 5 was massive, with teams revealing their true strength, and Gretna had to face probably the strongest team in Hattrick in the last couple of seasons, and that's Arsenal Cessped. Arsenal Cessped play a very strong Norwegian formation, and Gretna with their hybrid long shot build 3-5-2 with midfield defense and attack. The ratings at the start of the game was out of this world. Arsenal Cessped having about 650 head stats and Gretna with their hybrid long shot 620. The game started well for Ans and they had the lead, and towards the end of the game they were winning 3-2. But again, like in round number 1, Gretna switched to a Norwegian formation, and although the ratings wasn't in their favor, towards the end of the game they got a special event and equalized the game to take it to overtime with 3-3. They won the overtime 5-4, and the game was eventually a bit unfavorable to Arsenal Cessped. The chance distribution gave 10 opportunities to Gretna and only 7 to Ans, with them winning the midfield. And eventually it was a small upset, but Gretna advanced to the next round. In other big matches of the round, we had Regenstorp winning against the Georgian Saperavi. The later team had 579 head stats, but unfortunately for them they lost 4-3. Also, we had Cycle Lovers from Denmark winning with 589 head stats, and Los Serenos winning their match with 593 head stats. In the quarterfinal, Gretna played against Rome. They chose to play a 3-5-2 formation, and with man marking they had better midfield and defense attack ratios. Funnily, everything in this game happened within the first 23 minutes. Gretna had a 3-0 lead, then they conceded twice, but nothing else happened. In other matches in the quarterfinal, Los Serenos was playing on a complete different level, winning 5-1 against Thunder with 575 head stats. Deton won against Cycle Lovers in a close match both by result and rating, while Regenstorp had some luck to win their match 3-1 against the Suriname champions. In the semi-final, Gretna had another huge obstacle, this time Los Serenos. They decided to play a long shot 4-5-1 formation with a tactical level of 22. Los Serenos played the Norwegian formation, and after using man marking, they had a slight midfield advantage and good scoring chances. We had a few key moments in this game. The first goal for Gretna was a powerful normal forward scoring a special event. Without good attack ratings, this powerful normal forward could give you some goals. At minute 60, both teams made some formation changes. Gretna went for an ultra-defensive 5-5-0, while Los Serenos tried to improve their attack further, and it bare fruit at minute 72 when they managed to equalize the game, and the game went to overtime. At the beginning of the overtime, Gretna suffered from a nerve event. Los Serenos got 2 attacks, but unfortunately for them, they missed both of them, and the game went to penalties. At minute 119, Gretna had 2 substitutions, subbing low experienced players for more experienced players for the penalties. And as the saying says, long shot team never lose on penalties, and Gretna won this penalty shootout to advance to the final. In the other semi-final match, we had Deton playing against Regenstorp, and the final ratings favored Regenstorp slightly, and they won this game 3-1 to advance to the final against Gretna. And now we reach the big final between Gretna and Regenstorp. and Regensrop manager had to figure out how will Gretna play against him. Will it be the classical long shot, maybe the hybrid long shot, or a standard formation? He tried to answer everything, and his ratings were pretty good, but Gretna decided to play a 3-5-2 standard formation. After man marking on both sides, we had slightly better midfield for Gretna and slightly better defense-attack ratio. They had some backwind from the match engine, giving them more chances than they deserved, and with 2 special events scored and 2 normal chances scored, they secured a big Hattrick Masters victory. Congratulations to the Romanian manager Nicharna and his second team, Gretna from Barbados. That was the story of Hattrick Masters for season 75. Hope you enjoyed my Hattrick Masters review. And what do you think about a hybrid longshot team? Obviously it's the next evolution of longshots, but could it be the next big thing? And Gretna is not the only one. This season, the cup winner in Russia, Red Dominators, won in a similar fashion. It is a longshot with strong attack. And he'll be playing in the Hattrick Masters in the next season. And I'll bring my Black Sabbath there to face all of them and see who's the best. And if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. You are welcome to like the video and subscribe to the channel to help it grow, but I'll definitely see you in my next video.